While Rebecca was in the works, Gordon took over the non-stop express. He still wanted to prove he was worthy and began to get perfect runs again and boasted any chance he got. "I'm much better than that banana peel any days. She's always slipping up. Ho, 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 ho." "Settle down, Gordon," said Edward. "Why ever is it that you always seem so unwelcoming to new engines?" "Well, I don't know if you've noticed, Edward, but that engine has taken my express. Of course I'm going to show resentment." "That's no reason." "If you saw it from my perspective, you'd understand, little Edward." "You're acting like a child, Gordon. It's time you show your age." Gordon just scoffed and hurried away for the morning express. Gordon wasn't patient. Philip was shunting his coaches, but Gordon thought he was being lazy. "Hurry up, little Philip. I'll be late by the time you get over here."
"What's gotten into you, Gordon?"
"Nothing you'd need to know," muttered Gordon darkly. Philip was confused, but went away without asking anything else. The guard's whistle blew, and Gordon puffed away. Gordon hurried down the line, hoping to make up for lost time. He seemed to struggle in stress. He kept repeating, "Must be better, must be better." The coaches twittered, "He'll get into trouble, he'll get into trouble." Gordon finally arrived at Bickerstown, very late. The mainland diesel awaiting his connection looked at Gordon, scoffed, and rolled away. On the return journey, Gordon passed the workstation, where Rebecca was getting ready to go back to work. Gordon raced by Rebecca and scoffed. "He'll probably need some help. Come on, old girl, let's get going." Rebecca was secretly worried. "Oh, I hope he's all right. He didn't look too good." Gordon wasn't all right. His face was very red, his pressure was higher than normal, and he thought his boiler would burst. Nevertheless, he pushed himself on and began to struggle up the hill. "Gordon, we're going to need help," cried his driver. "I can't make you continue on like this." "No, driver, let me go." "No, Gordon, it's over, unless you want to blow up." So, reluctantly, Gordon came to a halt in the midst of his climb. Gordon felt terrible. "Oh, it's over. Sir Topham Hatt will put me off the express for sure." Gordon tried not to, but he shed some small tears out, feeling defeated. Just then, he heard Rebecca's whistle. She pulled up alongside. "Gordon, are you all right?" "Don't look at me." "Why ever not?" "I failed everyone, Rebecca. I failed my passengers. I failed Sir Topham Hatt, and I failed the railway. I wanted to prove my worth, but all I've done is just push myself to my limit. And for what?" "Gordon, you're being silly. Just because you've stopped the express doesn't mean you've let everyone down. Think of all those other times you stopped on the hill. You did make it to your destination in the end. You were still able to please your passengers, and that's all that matters. I don't see you as a failure. Your friends don't, and I'm sure Sir Topham Hatt doesn't either. You just need to see yourself differently." Gordon stared at Rebecca. "You still accept me? Even after all the rude things I've said?" "Absolutely. You've seemed to have a difficult day. I don't really understand your pain, but I think you're brave for trying to face it alone. And it might not come across to you, Gordon, but I want to be your friend, even on difficult days. Come on then, let's go. We don't want to keep the passengers waiting." So, Rebecca buffered up and took a deep breath. She pushed and prepared to slip, but she felt nothing. I can't believe it! I didn't slip! I'm fixed! I'm completely fixed!" And she hooted with delight. Gordon smiled. Feeling better, he yelled, "Keep it up, Rebecca! You're doing well!" Rebecca felt very happy. She pushed the train up Gordon's hill and crested down the other side. Finally, the express arrived at the big station very late. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting. He talked with the passengers and tried to settle them down, as they were unhappy about the delay. Finally, they all went off, and Sir Topham Hatt came to the two engines. "Thank you for getting these people home, Rebecca. You are a really useful engine." "Thank you, sir." Rebecca looked at Gordon, who was looking at his buffers silently, as if he knew what was to come. What will happen to Gordon, sir? Will he be moved off the express? After today, I've considered it. If I may, sir, Rebecca started, please don't consider it. I feel Gordon is still worthy of pulling the express. I know I can't do this alone, and I think he would be more than willing to work with me. Well, Gordon? Yes, sir. I am willing to as well. Then that is settled. Both of you will begin working as of tomorrow on the express, and I hope I don't hear any resentment about this. Don't worry, sir, said Rebecca. We won't let you down. Promise. Very good. Now, both of you go to the sheds for a rest. You both deserve it. Gordon and Rebecca sat in the sheds in silence for a while. Finally, Gordon spoke up. Again, Rebecca, I'm sorry for all the rude things I said about you, he started. Our talk on the hill really got me to understand you, and I can't thank you enough for your help with the express and your rescue today. That's all right. I do think you can turn yourself around. I can't wait to be your friend. Yeah, me too. Gordon and Rebecca smiled and started chatting like old friends. Rebecca is now a part of the Sodor family. She's always a friendly sight amongst the engines and is always a hard worker. Gordon is glad he made Rebecca his friend, and the two are a very great team. Rebecca, of course, is very proud to be a member of Sir Topham Hatt's Railway.